Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day. Left-hander opening today will take the first ball as well. They'll want to settle in quickly, rotate the strike and then expand the stroke play. Matthew will be at the non-striker's end first up. If that had been thrown to the other end, I think he'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
The crowd is electric right now. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
First ball for the batter, coming in. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Going with pace now.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six. How will the bowler respond?
Too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Nice shot. Pierces the infield.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's four. Magnificent hitting.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. No. Terrible shot. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Stunning bowling. Takes the bails off.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. He's got their tail up. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
So hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will he reply?
Misses everything.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Nice bowling.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Might look to go big again here. Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. Got it right out of the middle.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Yep.
Mills coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. New Zealand with a massive shout. Oh, that's close. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Mills with a huge appeal. Cuts that off well in the infield. Gone, nowhere near making it.
Vaughan coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply? Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Incredible. What a grab.
Flintoff, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. Just dropped too short and that's flown too high. Well, that was a great shot. Flies over the boundary for 6. And just to rub salt into the wounds, it was a no ball as well. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Wright, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6. The loose full one goes unpunished.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Right, loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Bond coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Flintoff has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Needs a dot ball.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Bond shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it's dispatched with ease. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
And that's the end of the innings. England have set a target of 189 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Vincent, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. New Zealand gets their first runs of the innings. Vincent picking up a good single there.
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary road.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Couldn't get it through the field. Too much room and got what it deserved.
End of the first over. New Zealand.
Broad, the pace bowler coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Goes over the top with that shot. England with a massive shout. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Brilliant diving stop.
Broad is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
No surprise there to see that one called a wide. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope.
How will the bowler respond?
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Anderson straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Shot, should be runs here. Right, showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
We've all been there when nothing seems to be going right, and all you can really do is get your head down and remember your basic skills. Huge edge.
This is just poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
In situations like this, first you just need to focus on getting through your over, and then you can spend time until your next one coming up with some new plans. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
The new bowler into the attack.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. It could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Leading edge lands safe from hands, though.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
End of the 6th over. New Zealand.
Flintoff has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Edged. What a ball. He was quick onto that in the infield.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Bowler and fielders look really confident. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Big appeal. This could be out.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the edge. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. New Zealand.
Broad back on now.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Massive outside edge.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Great shot, through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Edge, amazing delivery. Flintoff coming back into the attack. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nicked it.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
One over left in the innings. Bapara to bowl it. Straight to the fielder.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Punch down the ground. Mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely.
Taylor, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
That's the end of our broadcast.